cases 4 or 5 feet high. So it wasn't that they just grew that way overnight. They've been growing for a while. Okay? Now, if you could turn to Matthew chapter 13. So remember, the Lord has now told the grounds that he mentions is this ground where the seed was cast, and of course the seed began to take root and the plants began to grow. But he says here, let's see, in verse, where are we at again, please? Matthew chapter 13, verse 7, beginning of verse 7. Matthew chapter 13, verse 7. We're going to look at this particular seed here. And some fell among the thorns, and the thorns sprung up and choked them. So that's all we see right now. In other words, and so in verse 22 now, the Lord is explaining what this seed is. And he says, "He that also receives seed among the thorns is he that heareth the word, and the care of this world and the deceitfulness of riches choke the word, and he becometh unfruitful." Okay? Everybody see that? And so the Lord is saying now to take that parable and to put it into practical understanding for us. We are the ground. Right? Okay. My soul is the ground. And the seed that is falling is what? The gospel. So we hear the good news of the kingdom of God. We receive it. But notice what he says. The cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches, which by the way, let's go back up to verse 7 because I want to show you something.